What's up, Bikecomer fans? I'm here with the Shimano GRX group. Guys, say hey everyone.
Hello everybody!
We're here in Montana, up near Glacier National Park, riding the new GRX group. And the Shimano GRX group is available in mechanical and Di2, and this is the first chance we've had to ride the new Di2 group, which has the biggest changes over anything that they've done prior. What sets the GRX group apart from anything else out there and anything else in the rest of Shimano's line is that it's the first really full group that's completely dedicated, built from the ground up for gravel bikes. So yeah, you know, there's cross bikes and cross bike parts and some road bike parts that you can mix and match, but if you want just a completely dedicated group designed just for gravel riding, Shimano's GRX is it right now. It's available in 1x and 2x, which means you do have to choose if you want a derailleur for a 1x system or a derailleur for a 2x system, and of course the cranks and the front derailleur too. And so you can mix and match with other mechanical or electronic shifting parts from the Shimano family, but there is a little bit of a chain offset difference. So if you do want a double on the front, you have to choose the front derailleur that is the GRX specific one, along with the GRX cranks, to make sure that everything lines up correctly. The clutch system they use is similar to the mountain bike ones. It's just that it has a little bit different pressure. It's not quite as strong of a clutch as what you'll find on the mountain bike groups, but there's even a difference in the clutch strength between the 1x and 2x because of how much chain growth you'll have and because of the size of the front chain ring. And so the smaller chain ring you get on a double on the inside actually means you need less clutch tension because there's higher chain tension. You get the different lever shape, but with the Di2 they even changed the pivot point on the brake hoods or the brake levers so that the lever actually pivots from a higher vantage point, which gives you more leverage over braking with a single finger, and it's really pretty incredible. What I particularly like about the flatter section on the brake levers is that not only does it give you a little bit broader surface for one finger braking, but it's tall enough that you can get a good two-finger grip on there when you really need more power. And there was a couple of times when, as good as that one finger braking is now, I definitely needed a little bit more pull on the lever to stop and keep myself from going off into the woods. So the ergonomics are another big improvement with the Di2 group. The hoods have been reshaped to take full advantage of where the new brake lever pivot is, when they gave it a nice little hook at the top. The other thing they did is they put the remote control buttons for integrating with, say, a Garmin on, instead of at the very top of the hoods, it's on the inside top now, so it's a little bit easier to reach while you're riding. The other new thing that's super cool is their dropper seat push remote, and what's nice is it's kind of a dual function, so you can use it from both the tops and in the drops, either by pushing it down with your thumb or pulling it up with your finger. The group as a whole has been great out here. We've not just ridden these gravel roads you can see behind me, just miles and miles of gorgeous gravel roads ripping fast on the downhills, but we hit some of those single track at Whitefish, which is just an incredible single track network for mountain bikes. But you know, we were ripping on some pretty fat gravel tires, so that was super fun too. You know, you get this variety of trail to ride the group on, and you really see that it performs kind of whatever. You know, we were on like forest service roads where there was a lot of little divots and holes and everything else, and the occasional car. So, you know, going over roots and you know, just lumpy stuff. And right now I'm on some washboards. And what's cool with the Group 2 is the new top level braking, the sublines, which is a hydraulic brake lever that goes on the tops of the bars that you can put in line with the regular hydraulic brake lines too. So it gives you that top of bar shifting. If you pair that with the little remote shifter buttons, you can shift, brake, and everything you do from the tops of the bars, which makes it a lot safer to ride up there when you're just kind of chugging uphill or cruising along in the streets or whatever, riding a little more casually. So that's a quick overview of the new GRX group from Shimano. And if you like this video, you want to see more reviews and tech videos explaining the products that we all ride, hit like, hit subscribe, and thanks for watching.